Drake's Toronto home was taped off Tuesday morning after a shooting. The shooting took place outside of Drake's house just after 2 a.m. One person was seriously injured after getting shot in the chest and had to be taken to a nearby hospital. His injuries are not considered to be life-threatening, and a suspect fled the scene in a vehicle. Police did not immediately release a description of the suspect nor the vehicle. The shooting happened around 2:09 Canadian time. Drake's property is currently under police surveillance after the incident, and the street outside his mansion has been taped off with a "Do Not Cross" sign. No connection has been found between the shooting and the rapper's feud as of right now.
Every little punchline is hurtful. And they lead to more hurtful punchlines and to gunplay. How many people have died in hip hop for over rap beat or drill music? This idea of using our poetry to tear each other down is the lead thing on Instagram. More important than anything else. More important than destruction of the environment, more important than anything. The possible world war, more important than anything. People say, oh, I just need entertainment. That way I don't go crazy from all the real world stuff. And I get it. But what kind of entertainment are we consuming? Is any of it really uplifting, or helping us to be better or happier? Do we feel better when people are down so we can feel up? We have to look inside ourselves and try to look up and be excited about our brother's rise, not his fall. So when you tear someone down, or when you watch someone tear someone down, try not to get so excited. I know it's fun to watch to some people. If I had a nickel for every nasty meme sent to me by people whose lives were enhanced and built by Sean Combs, it's like, seems a bit hypocritical since the only reason you have a life is you worked for him, or he gave you a job and or lifted you up somehow. Watching our brothers fall is hurtful. Having everybody get together and laugh at our brothers fall, or supporting the tearing down of our brothers, it's tough. They may think it's, entertaining. Some of the memes are funny, right? But we have to look up, train our mind to see the good in things and not the negative. It's a quick spark. It's a quick spark. Oh, that's interesting, and that's funny, and then our gut hurts. You ever be around someone who's gossiping and they say, guess what happened to so-and-so? The first thing you say is, what? And then they tell you the story and you guys think about it and maybe laugh about it. And then the next time they say, and guess what else happened? And you say, what? And then you're like, drained. You feel sad, you feel sick, you feel depressed even, because you have participated in so much negative talk that now you feel negative. This is why we go to church or to kirtan and sing to Krishna or to God, or to talk to the rabbis, the reverends, and the imams, so we can lift ourselves up. And if we can have uplifting dialogue amongst each other, more often than not, we will feel better, be happier, live longer, and be part of a different cycle, one that spins us up rather than tears us down. That's it. I want to just share that. It's nothing too new. I was just meditating with a bunch of people and I said, life is like a movie. Just watch in amazement, get popcorn, be present and watch. The doer gets his instruction from God. So just try to get God's instruction. He will not tell you to do this dumb shit. He'll tell you to do something else. He'll tell you to turn away from the dirt, turn towards the uplifting and inspiring things. Try your best. It's tough. We live in a very toxic world. Try to be good. The word good is funny, but you know what it means. Seems simplistic. If you want to be happy, be good. That's it. Have a beautiful day, yogis.
I'll say this. This is a little bit entertaining, but once you start having guns enter the mix, this is when we start having a problem. This is when it's getting a little bit too real. This is when it's getting a little bit too dangerous. Now, again, I want to just state that I don't know if somebody from Kendrick Lamar's camp was directly, had anything to do with this, or any associates, or maybe it might have been an erratic fan that felt a certain type of way about how the battle was, in a sense, going, or the shots being thrown. The main thing that needs to be clear is that this should just be a war of words, right? Two artists going back and forth, trying to prove who is, in a sense, the best lyricist, fighting for the top spot. That's realistically what it should be. And it should just come down to the lyrics at the end of the day to settle the battle. At no point in time should it ever come down to guns. We've seen this far too many times. As Russell Simmons has stated before, you can look at Biggie and Tupac. During that time frame, we had literally a split in the United States when it dealt with people who were part of rap, part of hip hop. People were like, yo, I'm team East Coast, yo, I'm team West Coast. And people were literally riding for those sides. People were literally warring in the streets. Like, it was bad. It was bad. And that's a time that we don't need to revisit. That's a time that we don't need to go back to. There were a lot of tragedies that took place. You had a lot of people that were maimed. You have some people that ended up in the hospital. You have some people that will never breathe ever again. So, hopefully through the entertainment, right, that people are able to witness and take in. Hopefully, people don't get too caught up in the entertainment and within their own emotions to make something that should just be entertainment a type of reality, to the point where you feel as though that you are being attacked because you are so much enthralled in the moment, or you have so much, love for said artist that you yourself, as a person, as a human being, of which the artist doesn't even know that you exist, are willing to go out on a limb and do something that may cause irreparable harm to somebody else. You yourself may go out there and do something that you cannot come back from. So again, you got a security guard that is injured. You have the area around Drake's house, which is taped off with caution tape. The police are currently investigating at this moment in time. Hopefully, this will be a breath for both artists to look and assess the situation. And, again, I wish the health and the best for everybody involved. I wish a speedy recovery to the man that was currently injured, and hopefully the person or persons that caused this negative interaction to occur, hopefully they are caught and they are put behind bars so that they can never do something like this ever again.